Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. If you guys are new here, we like to do anything that has to do with beauty on this channel. Unboxings, testing new products, first impressions, you name it, we do it over here. If you guys are new, I hope that you guys will stick around and join the family by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell so that way you guys are notified every time that I upload a brand new video. So without further ado, we are going to be testing out the Rick and Morty collection by Glamlite today. So today we are only going to be doing one eye look, which is different than normal. Right before this had launched, I had just started watching the TV show and I didn't know that there was a lot of controversy around it. Well, not around it, but one of the writers or creators of this show. So I don't know much about it. I just know that I have heard the gentleman is removed from the show now. With that being said, I would like to jump right on in and we will start with the eyeshadow palette. This is a bigger 30 pan palette with 15 different mattes and 15 different shimmers. The collection is very cute. They put a lot into the packaging. Also with this collection, we did get a highlighter palette, which has 3 different duochrome highlighter shades. And we also got a Never Been Done Before by Glamlite setting spray. So I have no expectations of what this is going to be like. I hope that it is rather good, but we're gonna give it a go. And last but not least, we do have 2 different lip kits. One is called the Rick Hologram Lip Kit and the Accelerated Time Lip Kit. And in both of these, there is a lip liner and a lip gloss each, which to my knowledge are both either like duochrome shifts or kind of holographic. Jumping right in, I think that we're gonna do something different. Something that I don't necessarily do, and we're going to play with some of these oranges. It's just going to be a very simple look. So since there's no shade names, I'm going to just start by taking this shade and kind of running it through the crease. I would like to know down below, have you ever played with the Glamlite formula? It's not necessarily one of my most favorite brands. I will say that Glamlite has a very good price point as well as a decent formula. They have very creamy shimmers, but it's not always my favorite. So this is a very like pastel shade, very light, coming off more of a salmony orange. We're just going to start by throwing that into the crease and blending up and out, and then bringing it down on the outer just to kind of marry it. Ooh, that's a pigmented orange. Okay, so we're just going to pack this more towards the outer and bring it up more like a wing effect, but right now we're just tapping it into place. I'm going to go back into that original blending brush and just kind of blend the edges. So I would say that the color story is very relevant to the TV show, except they're missing one element out of this palette, and that would be a yellow. I mean, Morty does live in a yellow shirt. I will say that they dropped the ball on that one. As simple as this eye look is, I think it's still going to be cute. So I'm just going to run that a little bit in the crease, just to kind of give it a little bit more depth, and then again go back into that shade and just kind of press lightly over, and then do little small windshield wipers just to blend. As simple as that. This is the one that I used on the outer corner. If I did not say that, I'm so sorry. But then we're going to go in with this orange shimmer and just lay that over the lid. I'm just going to tap this over. Glamlite has such a creamy formula when it comes to their shimmers that I don't feel or find it necessary to really use any kind of glitter glue. And I think we will utilize one more color on the very inner. And I think I'm going to use this shade right above the orange, and it kind of has like a greeny orange kind of shift is what it looks like. That is the color, and I'm just gonna lay that right next to the orange because, you know, the green and the orange go really well together. And then we are ready to do the bottom of the eye, which for that I'm going to go in with a green shade just a lime green to tie in a little bit of that green shimmer that we put next to the orange. Okay, so then I'm going to grab a pencil brush and I'm going to go in with, I believe, this shade right here and use that as my inner corner highlight. And then for the green shade underneath, I went in with this lime green right here. I will say that Anthony, who I believe is like the creative director person at Glamlite, I don't know exactly what his job title is. He was the one who really curated this collection and put it together. This was his idea and his moment, which I believe was his second collection that he did for Glamlite. That was more him. He did a really good job with this. I would have loved to have seen a yellow in the palette just because we have dang near every other color, but I will say that the mark was missed on the yellow shade. That is the eye look. So I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and then get my mascara on, and then we will come back and test out the lip kits, the highlighter, and the setting spray. So this is the final eye look. I did take the ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Exit, which is the white one, and threw that into the waterline just to make the eye look pop, and then went ahead and threw some mascara on. And before I did that, I did take the black shade from the palette and just lightly lined the very top of my lashes just to give a little bit of an eyeliner effect. So very simple and yet very pretty. Moving on, we are going to grab the 3-pan palette. We're going to use this on the face today, and I will swatch these. So this is the shade Uncharted. This is the shade Cosmos, and then this is the shade Anomaly. So they do have different shifts to them. I'm going to go on with the shade Anomaly on the face. Okay, so I'm going to grab the shade Anomaly and we're just going to place this on the high points of the cheek. I mean, I can see it. It's a very pretty purpley pink shift. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some of that on this side as well. I do have some texture breakouts right there on my hairline, so I'm trying not to get that on there. Otherwise, it's just going to make it pop. That is very, very out of this world magical. Actually, I want to take just a tiny bit of Uncharted and just kind of tap it in over the top too. Actually, that's kind of fun. Uncharted is more of like a sparkly highlight, so it's going to have more of the color particles. And to be totally honest with you, like, this highlighter palette was never specified to be like an everyday highlight, unless if you like that duochrome very blinding highlight that you can see from outer space, which, I mean, if that's your thing, more power to you. It's just not mine. This is marketed more for like low lighting, so when you're more in a dark room, kind of more like that Euphoria-esque kind of vibe to it. But nonetheless, it's very beautiful and I'm glad that I picked it up. And then we have 2 lip kits. One is more of a purple, which I will swatch this. I'm probably not going to put it on my lips today just because like a deep plum or a deep wine isn't like really my go-to. So, and I don't think that it would go very well with this eye look, but I will swatch it on the back of my hand. See, this isn't normally a color I would wear, but nonetheless, it's gonna be very pretty for like spooky season, Halloween time. So we have a hologram of Rick on it, and that would be the lip liner. This lip gloss has so many different reflex to it. There's pink, there's gold, there's green, there's blue, so many different ones. So it's gonna be hard to see, but it has a whole bunch of different like glitter reflex, and it doesn't feel very gritty on my hand when I'm applying it. I'm going to apply a little bit over this lip just to kind of show it. That's it over the lip, so it kind of just brightens it up to a more purpley color. And then the one I will be using today is the Accelerated Time lip kit. So this is the one that I'm most excited about. It's more of like a mauvey nude, and then this is more of a bronzy lip. So this is the colors. So we have more of like an orangey bronze gloss along with more of a very mauve. So the lip liner is like it's a very dry formula, but it's not really pulling on my lips, which is super nice. It's just more of a dry formula. So I was very excited when I seen the packaging of this collection. It just looked, the campaign was so nice. I really like the way that they did the campaign. So like outer space, futuristic kind of vibe. So that is actually really what sold me on this one. Ooh. Usually I wouldn't go for a shade like this. I am not big on like metallics for the lips. So it's not a sticky formula. For all of the glitter reflect that's in here, like I can't feel it on my lips. Like it's not gritty. I think it's a really pretty shade. I do want to take this gloss off, which I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to take this gloss off and we are going to put on the Rick hologram gloss. Okay, so I will say that when the gloss comes off, there's still a little bit of sparkle. I'm just going to use the gloss because I want to see what this would be like. So there is some purple pigment to it, and there is kind of still that shimmery metallic finish. So that would be the Rick hologram lip gloss. The last but not least part, we have the Glamlite setting spray, Rick and Morty. I like the fact that it's in this, I can't remember what it's called. It's not a beaker, this. So I like the way that this is, and I know a lot of people were like, well, it would have been cool if it was transparent and had like a green serum in it, which yes, that would have been cool, but it's kind of giving me flashbacks of the episode where I think it's like Rick's number 9 potion or something, where Morty's trying to get the girl at school to fall in love with him before the school dance, but she has the flu, so the serum that Rick had Morty put on her just like kind of backfired. So that's what it's giving. We're gonna just spray this. Okay, that's good. All right, hold on. Oh, okay. That's a strong, what is that? Okay, so it's giving like, I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of giving clean laundry. I could do it with any other scent in the world, like for my face. Like I feel like somebody who's very sensitive to different fragrances and whatnot, like they cause me to get really bad headaches. I can't use a lot of like fresh linen scents in my home. Like a lot of people will get different Febrezes that are like that. Those just give me a serious migraine. So I'm gonna take one for the team today and hope that that doesn't happen with this. But we're just gonna spray. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. And it did not taste good. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is really wet. Love the packaging. Love the packaging. Do not like the mister and do not like the scent. I don't know how well this is gonna hold my makeup in. As it's drying, it's starting to feel like a little bit tight. So I'm gonna pass on this one. This one I wouldn't pick up unless it's like you're a huge Rick and Morty collector and just want it in your collection for collection's sake. I would say like if you're looking for something to actually like set your makeup down and be really nice, go for something else, not this one. The lip kits. I will say that the lip kits were fun to pick up. I do like them. I know a lot of other people had issues getting them out of the box or that their lip liners wouldn't open. I did not have that issue today, but I will say that like if I run out of this, I'm probably going to pick up another one. This is a really good gloss formula. It's not gritty. It still gives a very nice reflect, and I do like the colors of them, and I like the fact that it's not sticky. Like it just feels hydrating. Like it feels very nice on the lips. So I will definitely repurchase this. The lip liners, they may not have been as creamy as I would like them to be, but they still also aren't dragging on the lips either to put them on. The highlighter palette, I might potentially go and buy a backup of this just in case they ever discontinue it. Then I will have a second one ready to go because I really like this. It may not be an everyday kind of thing, but it definitely would be fun for a night out. For the shades that I used from the palette, I will say they blended great. They blended great. I wasn't dealing with any patchiness or sticking. I'm excited to give more of the colors a go. I guess I can kind of show you some of these different shifts in here. So these are 3 of the shimmer shades. They kind of have a little bit of a shift to them. I will say that Glamlite definitely shines with all of their shimmers, but the mattes are pretty incredible too. I am super happy that I picked up this collection. It's not performing terrible, except I'm going to be side-eyeing that setting spray for a while because that was pretty freaking aggressive. But other than that, if you guys are interested in anything from this collection, I will be leaving it linked down below so that way you can pick it up. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so that way you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new video, and I will see you guys on the next one.